turned on online here. We'll call the meeting to order. All set? Okay, I'm going to call the meeting to order, and we'll start with roll call.
Chuck Schultz,
Here.
Joe Troman,
Here.
Paul Golka,
Here.
Tim Scrivener,
Here.
Rick Kearns.
Here. Oh, Richard isn't here again. Planning Commission. All right, moving right along. Did you guys get a chance to look at the minutes? And if so,
I move that we accept the minutes for last meeting.
all in favor?
Aye.
Who supported?
Opposed?
Joe and me. Me and Joe.
Emotion, I second.
Could be the other way around.
I don't know if it's gonna be. All set?
Yes.
Okay, I guess we'll move on to new business.
Okay.
Appeal number one,
Appeal
please.
number one, a request by Michael and Danielle Stuber for a front yard location variance to build a 20 by 40-foot detached garage located at 12451 Center Road, Fenton, Michigan, 48430. Parcel ID 4704-14-400-005. The property is zoned FR Farming Residential, reference Tyrone Township Ordinance Number 36, Section 20.01, Schedule of Regulations, and Section B2AC, Accessory Buildings and Structures.
Okay, take it, you're Michael?
I am.
All right, lucky guess.
You only have a
All right.
couple choices.
Or it might be.
So if you would like to give us a little description and maybe enhance what you, on your written application here?
Yes, thanks for taking this for us. What we're looking to do is put a garage, and we currently don't have a garage. We had a barn located in the back left corner of our lot up till about a year and a half ago when we had a barn fire, and that destroyed that barn. So rather than replacing that barn, we would like to put a garage in instead. And I can't use that same location because prior to this barn fire, we actually had a re-engineered septic field put in just south of where the barn was. The septic field was in the backyard, and all the piping and stuff is now coming from the tank kind of to that front, the center left side of the property there. Also, right next to or west of the house, I've just put some solar panels in, so I've got about 40 feet of solar panels in a ground array that you can't see on that picture.
And they are,
I can point them out here.
yeah,
So, well, this is where the barn's here. It's no longer there.
that was here, right?
Yeah, here's the barn, and then the solar array is actually right here.
Yeah, that's the blue on here, I see that.
Yeah.
now. Yep.
And then the septic field is kind of right here.
Looks like it's right in this area right here.
Yeah, it should be kind of right in front
Right here.
of where the barn is. Yep. The old field was in the back here, and all the piping is coming out to the engineered field, which is right here. So I don't have any way of putting a garage back into that corner, or would I have access to use it as a garage? Because I don't have a way of getting a driveway back there. There is an old driveway actually that goes through the woods here. Starts roughly here and then kind of follows the property line and comes out. And where it comes out is right almost right in the middle of where the septic, the side of the septic field is. So what we're looking to do is put a barn in that other location there that I have indicated on the maps that you have, or a shed, I'm sorry, garage.
Okay, and you looked at, in this area right here, in
Yeah.
between your septic field and this line here,
Yeah,
and that was not acceptable?
yeah, it's too wet back in there.
Low, yeah.
Yeah, and there's some pretty low spots in there, in that area there. That driveway would have to be re-improved, it's just dirt.
I think this water here may drain out
Yeah.
and run down that way, right?
Yep, that's exactly where it goes.
That's what I surmised.
Yeah.
So really, this area over here is your high stuff.
Right.
in here.
And I have, I think 2 years ago, I had a well, I had to put a new well in, and the wellhead is right here. This is a shrub right here. There's a wellhead is right next to that shrub.
Yeah, it shows on our drawing about right there,
Yep. Yep.
kind of in line with this part of your house.
Yep. So this area right here, I think I've got some measurements and stuff in there that we were set back about, it was about 95 feet to the front corner to the nearest part of the pond. And the pond right now is at its highest point. And I think it was back about, I forget what the number was, 200 some feet to this part. I don't have, there just isn't any room in the back here. The house is set back too far to put a garage back there.
It looked like you were about 65 feet away from the back lot line.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that would be,
Yeah, so the only place that I can see that I can put it is just in that, where the shed is.
yeah, it's definitely a front yard situation. Yeah, the front yard is definite hardship. The only thing we gotta think about is the property line. So we need to,
What's the minimum setback off of the property line? Is it 20?
I believe it's 10.
No, this is FR.
I thought it was 20.
Oh, maybe FR is,
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah, I
thinking,
thought it was 20.
I'm thinking RE and LK.
I'm gonna be roughly 36 feet is kind of what I have it estimated at right now. Would be the back of the.
So
garage.
you're plenty off the side.
I should, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was actually supposed to be 40.
You think it's 40?
I thought it was.
Well, let's take a quick look. I need to refresh.
Cheat sheet. No, it's FR is 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So he's
How many acres do you have?
2.76.
I'm only seeing the rear lot line of 20 feet.
both should be together.
Might be wrong, but I think it's section 21.02. 22C. Does that make sense?
There's actually a chart. Hang on.
That's 10 feet from the line, except for 20 feet from the rear.
Yeah.
Actually, I had, per section 20.1, accessory building to comply with a minimum 20-foot side yard setback. I think that's what I found.
I'm pretty sure it's 20 feet.
Okay. Did I miss how tall the building is gonna be? Did I miss somewhere in here? Did you see somewhere in here and I didn't see it?
No, you know what, I don't know that I put anything in there. I don't have plans, I don't have building plans yet. It'll just be a 20-foot standard garage, I would imagine. Less than 20 feet,
Yeah,
I would think.
yeah. Sidewalls will be what, 8, 10?
Yeah, maybe 9.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Probably
And then just a normal
Yeah.
pitch roof.
Yep. Something similar to match the house.
Okay. Okay, you guys got any other questions, or?
I have one that might not be really related to it, but the solar rate you put up, is that in partnership with Consumers Edison?
Was it a partnership with them? I don't think so.
Did they come in and put the footings and all that kind of stuff in for you?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not possible really to move that anymore because they really consider that part of theirs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the steel that they put in the ground quite well.
Yes.
It's a pretty substantial foundation then.
Yeah, it's a pretty big structure.
All right, if you guys don't have any other questions, comments, see if there's any other oral comments? No? Any written?
Just one
Just
in
the one.
support.
One in support?
Mhm. It's on a little sticky, do you want it?
Yeah, he told me that he put it on a sticky note and left it.
Did he?
Yeah,
Well,
my neighbors.
if that's the case, I guess we'll close the hearing, and I'll bring it back to the board for a motion.
I'm also to approve.
I'll second that.
Check.
So we have a motion to approve, made by Joe and seconded by, take your pick, couple.
Ready for me to vote?
Yeah.
Jeff?
Yes?
Joe?
Yes.
Ed?
Yes.
Kim?
Yes.
Greg?
Yes,
All right.
you're good to go.
All right, thank you very
You
much.
know, to go see Ross and get your land use permit and all that good stuff.
I'll see you guys again.
All right,
All right, thank you.
there you go.
I will.
All right, we'll just keep this moving right along.
Okay, appeal number 2. A request by Travis and Rachel Petty for a 5-foot south side yard setback variance and a 5-foot variance for the distance between the proposed accessory structure and the existing dwelling located at 7471 Denton Hill Road, Denton, Michigan, 48430. Parcel ID 470426200038. The property is zoned FR Farming Residential. Reference Tyrone Township Ordinance Number 36, Article 20, Schedule of Regulations, and Section 2102.B3, Accessory Buildings and Structures.
7471 Denton Hill. I have to put that right here, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That look correct?
That's it, yeah.
That's it, okay. All right, I take it you're Rachel?
I am Rachel.
Rachel or not Rochelle? Rachel.
Not Rochelle.
Rachel.
I get that a lot, but no. Yeah,
Rachel,
thank you.
okay. Rachel, if you want to expound on your written application, any?
Sure, yeah, so essentially, we're looking to build a detached garage. Forgive me, I believe it's 16 feet wide by 32 maybe. I believe you guys have the plans, and I don't have them with me. It would be, the variance we're asking for is, because the parcel's so thin this way, we're asking for a 5-foot variance between the property line and the new garage, and then also a 5-foot variance between the corner of the existing attached garage and the new building. That's really all I've got, except for, the garage will match the house in design and exterior features. The purpose, we only have a 2-car garage right now, and so we've got a lawnmower and a tractor and a boat, and then some cars, and rather than storing them outside where it's a nuisance or an eyesore, we prefer to build something nice that we can store everything in.
Okay.
And as you can see, there's really no other location for the structure. The septic is that entire front yard.
Right here?
Yep, the septic's right there. The well is back here, but from about this point on, it's just a steady, everything drains into the wetlands here and here. So it's just a steady, steep downhill there.
And the topography elevation change from here to here is approximately,
Look like it's about 8 or 10
I'm
foot.
terrible with
Yeah, it's
measurements,
at
but.
least that. It might be 12 or 15.
Yeah,
It goes
so
down
we've
pretty
got-
so
steep.
it's pretty steep.
It's
So
pretty
this
steep.
is all walkout, yeah, Tim was.
So this
over the
back of your house
This
is all walkout?
Yep, so, well, the basement's a walkout, but we've only got about 10 feet until it just drops. And we've got a retaining wall there.
Right here?
Yep, right here, about
Uh-huh.
10 feet from the walkout. And then this right here,
Uh-huh.
this curve, that's a retaining wall as well. Because
Right here?
Yep, that curve, yeah.
That's a big retaining
Yeah,
wall.
that's a retaining wall as well. Yep.
And what is that, about 3 feet, 4 feet?
Oh, no,
retaining
no,
wall?
it's probably about
Look at
7 or
5 or
8
6
feet
feet
high.
to me.
Oh.
And probably.
Yeah, it was over my head.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
probably about, I don't know, I'd say maybe 12 feet long.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we've talked to the excavator too about draining because Dennis and Brenda here, they've got, their property also slopes in and all of this drains into the wetlands. So we've already managed that with the excavator, in keeping the drainage, the flow and all that jazz to not back this up. This slopes down into ours as well, the neighbors does.
Ooh.
You were here before, weren't you?
We were last year, and you graciously granted us the variances, but building costs were so significantly high that we put it off another year. They've dropped, not by much, but at this point, we just don't want to store all that, it's just an eyesore.
And essentially I thought you had plans last time you were here. Did you?
Yeah, well, we were on Zoom last time.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't have the plans with you?
No.
Oh, geez, I'm sorry, I should have brought them. But I sent
least
it
I
out
don't
with the
have
application.
Everything the same
Yeah,
from, okay.
yeah.
And the only reason you're reapplying right now is because you
Because it expired.
obsoleted your,
Yeah, it expired. Yeah, everything is exactly the same. Yeah.
I think that was pretty cut and dry. If it was approved once before. I
Yeah.
think my questions are not.
it seems like I've been in the property twice, and that's why I haven't.
Oh, really?
This is really weird.
Would you have been there when we built it? That was just 4 years ago, perhaps?
Did you need a variance?
No?
I think you did. Yeah, I don't remember
No,
seeing it.
it was for the last time that the
Yeah.
variance.
Yeah, had to be,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, well, it sounds like the board is satisfied here. I'm going to ask Miriam, do we have any written correspondence? I think we did have a letter from a neighbor. I think we had a letter from a neighbor that is concerned. Did you guys read this? Did you guys read this? I read it, and it sounded like they were concerned. Probably the biggest concern was your lighting, your outdoor lighting. Have they ever
Would it
said?
be this Dennis and Brenda? Is it Dennis and Brenda?
The people to the
Yes.
south of you.
These guys?
Yeah.
Oh, see, last year they told us that they were like, yeah, we said, yeah.
Well, I don't
They're
think
concerned about the
I don't think
lighting?
they're against you having it.
Oh.
I think their concern here is your outdoor lighting. They
Do you think it's important that we have her hear the letter?
Oh, yeah.
you know what? I think
Can you?
May I?
I mean, if I
approach it?
have a thing with my neighbor, I go to the neighbor first.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why.
Yeah.
You're free to read this.
Okay,
I mean,
thank you.
it's public, it's public,
Oh, okay, all right.
that's public information, so. I don't think they were really against it. I think they were just concerned with the lights. Even your current lighting apparently is disturbing to them.
Okay.
Which with these new LEDs,
I was gonna say, I'm trying to remember, we've had three issues in breaking into our vehicles in the last 6 months. So we just put the ring system up, so whenever there's motion, it shines like it's on the far garage door, so it shines on the driveway whenever there's motion. But my phone doesn't ding all night, so that's not lighting it up.
yeah,
Otherwise, it's just your basic, we've got two
yeah.
garage, and I don't even think they're on all night, maybe they are. I'd have to check with my husband, I guess that's his department.
When I read the letter, I thought that she was talking about light pollution, or they were talking about light pollution more than anything else.
Okay.
Because she makes a reference, or they make a reference to observing the sky at night.
Oh, yeah. I feel her there, man. Our neighbor behind us, the White House, that's like that long driveway,
Yeah,
where I'm at, they've got this like beaming front porch light, and I text her, shut that thing off, because I can see it from my bedroom window, and it lights up my bedroom in the middle of the night.
Well, our ordinance is on,
Yeah.
It's
kind of
mostly-
refurbed them or whatever, with that running lake.
remember, I started to tell Don about that guy. Oh my gosh.
Didn't even.
I don't
own the
mind just
house.
knocking on the door, like, hey, man.
I had an outrageous light on the front
Shut
of
your
our barn,
lights
so
up.
like, glad thank God,
Yeah,
we close
I-
neighbors, but it
I-
lights up the whole area.
Some people are intimidated to do that though, so.
That's true, that's true. We've got a friendly relationship with
So,
these guys.
I mean, normally if you talk to them, they're,
Yeah, and actually, yeah, no, I don't want to make them feel uncomfortable that if it comes up in conversation, I'll mention it. Because this garage, the new building would actually block the existing lights on the garage from shining into their property.
and
Solution.
I can see that.
Eh?
I
Yeah.
can see that.
It would, it's
And
long
you're
enough.
not
It
gonna
would
have
block-
lights on the back here, do you?
No, or the side. It would block all of
So
that. And then
the-
the new garage would have lights on it, but they would be shining up the driveway.
Right.
Whereas the current garage does shine toward, like,
I can
that's
see
the
that.
front corner of
Southeast.
their.
Well, it's, I mean, because you enter your garage right here,
Yeah, and it's kind of on an angle, so it shines like to the front.
right here.
Yeah,
It shines right here.
yeah. Where the new garage
So,
would block
And
that.
she did, I think she referenced in a letter her backyard and
Yeah.
da-da-da. But
And their
anyway,
backyard privacy, which again, the garage, I mean, we feel the same way. I look out my kitchen window and I see their backyard and all their
So this
activity.
garage-
The garage is a privacy.
this garage gonna act like a
Yeah.
landscape
Area.
area.
Yeah. I mean, we have a good relation, not like they don't want to see them at all, right? But I get it.
Okay, well, I need to bring that to the board's attention and yours as well, I guess. Hopefully
Yeah,
you can come to an agreement with them.
yeah.
And
Thank you.
nobody wants to have neighbors upset.
No.
Any other, this is the only correspondence?
Well, last year we got more.
And it was in support of the garage, just the light was bothering them.
I think, yeah, that,
Okay.
I mean, that's kind of what I was,
Yeah, that's what I got.
I mean,
But I'll mention it, I'll let them know.
Yeah.
they're just,
This is actually gonna help solve our problem, solve everybody's problem.
the existing dwelling is 36 feet from the property line, or it gives a feeling of being encroached upon, taking away our back and side yard privacy.
But that's all within the township.
Yeah,
ordinances.
yeah, you're, yeah.
I mean, that's more than,
Yeah.
because it's
So,
30
I
feet,
mean,
right?
you know, they could, you put your garage there and they could plant a row of pine trees
Yeah.
along that property
I
line.
think they already passed them even,
Yeah,
right there.
so, pine trees, they're a great privacy.
Yes.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna close the hearing and I'll bring it back to the board for consideration, please.
I'll motion to approve it.
I'll second.
All right, so, Tim motion,
Change it all.
shake it up a little bit.
Let everybody get the
Support.
action.
Yeah,
The terrible thing is, for the last couple of 2 or 3 meetings we've had, what potentially could be some horrendous neighbor problems.
Oh, no.
Oh, 20 people in here or so, like filled with people mad.
Oh, man. Thanks.
I mean,
That's not good.
has there been anything correspondence since we approved those? No litigation?
I don't think so.
But yeah, the place was full.
I don't think you're gonna
Oh,
have
dear.
any litigation.
That's no
I
fun.
mean,
We gotta do vote yet. right?
Yes,
oh, yeah, sorry.
all right. Chet,
Yes.
Joe,
Yes.
Don,
Yes.
Tim,
Yes.
Greg,
Yes. All right, there we go.
Thank you
Rachel.
so much.
All right. So are you, well, I guess your husband, related to Brian Fenton Glass?
But no, we get that so much, but no,
Yeah.
not Tom, no Tom Petty relation,
No,
no
I-
French Glass relation.
Well, Brian,
just another one.
yeah, I went to high school with Brian.
Okay. Yeah, no, we actually just moved out here. Didn't know any, there's nobody except for family that are Pennies
Yeah.
with.
And you don't
We met him
let
though,
anybody
but-
see the race cars in the backyard, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we forgot.
down in the wetlands.
We actually met him though at, our sons play hockey, not on the same team, but we were at the same tournament. And we saw the jersey, and we're like, whoa, and so we met him. But,
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
like, are you the Fenton Glass? Because we always get asked if we know you.
Yeah,
But, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, he played high school hockey.
Okay.
Ryan did, I'm guessing his kids or grandkids played.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Okay. Thank you.
All right,
Welcome.
take care.
Bye.
All right, anything you guys got on your mind you want to discuss, or you mentioned something about the planning commission? You wanted to?
Oh, yeah, yeah, just
Well, Rick's not here, so.
talking about my neighbor.
Should we end the meeting?
What's that?
Should we end the meeting first? or-
Yeah,
Oh,
probably.
yeah, we should. Yeah, we should.